Alrighty, guys. So today is going to be a super fire video. Going to be talking about how I just made 5.4K by working 4 hours. You can see right there. Who was watching the UFC. It was I think it was like Thompson versus something. I forgot the name. But yeah, I was watching the UFC and sprung out of my couch just to like make this video. Not gonna take too much time. It's gonna be a pretty short video. But I just had to share because a lot of people just need to be doing this. A lot of you guys are like slaving away when it comes to like running your agencies. Um, and the main reason you guys went into the space is to have that freedom. So without further ado, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jeremy Degg. I help agency owners and even some coaches that are under like 10K per month. Like let's say you have your offer in place, you have a few clients or even one client like that. I help you scale to like 20 to 30K through the whole entire niche authority funnel. You can see right there, 4 hours on the dot. I'm just joking, but 1 hour and 47 minutes on socials. So that was like on Instagram because I do most of my business is on Instagram, and then 1 hour entertainment. I was actually watching a podcast, so I guess it was like 3 hours. But anyways, so disclaimer: I worked hard to get to this point. You know, like in the beginning, like I was working like 8 hours a day, like every single day, except Sundays. But yeah, 8 hours a day, every single day. Like I was at zero. So it took like a good amount of time to actually get to this point because now I have like the systems and processes to actually do this and also like retire myself. And I don't do any cold prospecting anymore. All I do is like having ads. So I put $1 in and I get like $8 out, let's say. So having an ad funnel that actually works and targets my ideal clients is like the biggest thing in the world nowadays, for me, of course, and for my clients. So I'm not telling you guys to work for 4 hours, you know, like obviously work for like 8 hours a day and work as much as you can with the right ethic, of course. But, you know, I want to show you guys like the right systems and processes to get to this point because, again, like the main reason you guys are in this space and in your coaching space, Smma, is to like have that freedom. And a lot of people are still slaving away, even if they have like 3 clients in place, like they're still feeling like an employee. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to do this whole entire thing because it took me about like 4 years to get to this point. So I want to show you guys how to do it like in a few months or even like right now, like this month. But I'll give you a rundown. So this will be useful for those running agencies, you know, Smma, coaching programs, and even copywriters, like anyone that really has like an offer in place already or like a service. So when it comes to the payments, it was three. So 3 payments, 2 clients through the DMs. You guys can see right here, 2 clients in DMs, and then like one small recurring client or one small like recurring revenue. All of it was from Instagram. So having a niche authority in place, niche authority funnel in place, and also like having ads. So I do no prospecting and I don't waste any time. So it's one ad funnel, one audience, and one mechanism. So that being said, if you do this, you can work less than before, make more than before, and never work with crappy clients ever again because no one wants to work with crappy clients. You know, even if you guys are working less than before, if you have crappy clients, like you just want to pull your hair out. Yeah, so let's jump into Miro. Cool. So let's start right here. Again, it was one ad framework, one audience, and one mechanism. And within that ad framework, it's all through Instagram. So running Instagram ads. The audience is, you know, like my ideal client avatar, the niche that I'm in or I'm serving. And then my mechanism is just one offer deliverable. Like all I do is Instagram ads, like nothing when it comes to prospecting. Like there's no fluff within it. Like I'm keeping everything super lean so that my clients get the fastest results. I get the fastest results as well. And I'm just scaling like without like any fluff, you know? So within each pillar is like I'm showcasing and targeting my ideal client avatar. So I'm getting niche eyeballs with like agency owners, even coaches and stuff like that, like all on Instagram. And I'm showcasing like a unique selling point and giving clarity on what I offer. And that's how I convert. You know, if you dial all these 3 things in place, you know, there's no reason why you just can't scale to like 20, 30K per month. So if I were to go down a bit more, like why this works, you trim the fat and you automate. So there's no fluff. So it takes you out of the daily prospecting because you're running ads. You're turning $1 into, you know, 4 or 5, you know, even some of my clients turn $1 into 20. And you're offer pre-selling, so you're not wasting any time on sales calls because you're only hopping on calls with people that are already sold on your offer. They know exactly what you do, so you have that clarity. and you're working with your ideal clients, your ideal client avatar, because you're targeting them specifically through ads. It's not like, let's say, cold calling, where you don't know who they are yet before you call them, and a lot of times they don't even answer. So that's like what this whole entire thing kind of like represents and dials in on. And if I were to go back into the notions right over here, like what this opens up is that you don't need to hard sell anybody. You hop on calls with people that you only want to work with. Prospects are coming to you, and it's quality over quantity. I remember times when I was cold prospecting and I'd book like 20 calls in a week, like 22 calls a week, but maybe like one or two would buy because none of them were qualified. And what I mean by qualified is they didn't have money and they didn't know who I was. So they're like, yeah, your offer sounds cool, but like, will it work for me? Like, I don't really know who you are. Because the only time that they've really seen my face was like a profile picture and on the sales call. But if they see you constantly through your content, through offer showcasing, there's no reason why they won't buy from you. And on top of that, you're only hopping on calls with people that you want to work with. So you're handpicking. It's quality over quantity because you're finding out your ideal client avatar and you're exactly like targeting them through your ads. So yeah. So if I were to go to my Instagram, that's basically what I do. So I have like 7,000 followers. A lot of people that are in the space, like they have like 10K, 100K followers, but most of them are like bots, and they're not even breaking like 30K per month. And that's because like most of those followers are not their client avatar, so it's very, very important to showcase your offer properly to the right audience, and you can see here, like I post tons of content giving tons of clarity on not just like who I am, but like my offer in general. I have like a lot of case studies. You guys can follow me at Jeremy Degg. You guys can see all the case studies and all that good stuff. Some of my travels. But yeah, and if I were to go down a bit more, like this allows you to get volume with your exact client avatar that is already sold before they hop on a call with you. You shouldn't be hopping calls with people that are like, okay, who are you and what do you do? Like at that point, I'll just cancel the call. Like actually, because you're just gonna be wasting your time. And like, look at their perspective. Would you buy from somebody that has no idea who you are? So like the main reason why I do this is because, I'm selling my marketing rather than selling on the sales call. That saves me so much time. So when I do hop on a call with somebody, I know it's going to be like an actual good use of time. And that client is my ideal client and I can help them. And you can see here, like these are all my clients. These are actually videos. So this is Emily. This is Ethan. Going to be doing a good, like client interview with him tomorrow. Going to be far. He went from 5K a month to 24K per month in 30 days through this whole entire method. This is Joel. This is Lucas. You guys can watch those videos right over here, right over here. But yeah, so focus on one call a day through this lead funneling method, and you'll never have to worry about money again. Like all you really need is one call a day. Focus on quality over quantity. Because if you hop on one call a day with your ideal clients and you did everything I told you, then there's no reason why you can't scale to those, 30K or 50K per month marks. Because if I were to go right here, let's say, you spend 2K a month on ads, you book 30 calls, so that's one call a day. You have a 50% closing rate because they're pre-sold already. Your price tag is 2,500. That's 15 clients. And that's 37.5K per month off of those numbers. And that's like predictable, And if you want to make, let's say, 47K, just spend another 2K on ads. And even if it was 7.5K you spent, or sorry, like 7,500 you spent on ads, you still made 30K per month. Like that's the beauty of it. I would spend like way more than that to make 30K in revenue. So don't be afraid to spend money on ads, especially like if you run an ad agency and you're running ads for like your clients. Like there's no reason why you shouldn't be running ads. It just makes sense. I don't know. But anyways, I hope this did help. I hope this brought some clarity on how you guys can just like work 4 hours a day and have the right systems in place. So focus on just like this whole entire thing. One ad funnel, one audience, and one mechanism. And you showcase everything through like basically one channel, and you pre-sell them before you're on a call with them. And if you want more eyeballs to sell to, just increase your ad spend. So it's really that simple. If you guys want some more clarity on like actual ad funnels, I made a video. It's called like the 3 ad funnels that I run. It's like I think it's like 2 months ago or 1 month ago, something like that. But you guys can watch that. I know a guy that DM'd me. He said he booked 8 calls in one day or in 1 week, and he used to book 5 calls in a month. You know, and he's not even in my program, so which is pretty cool. But without further ado, follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at Jeremy Degg. If you guys want to speed up this process, just go ahead and book a call down below. We can talk. Just make sure like you actually do want to scale so that we don't waste each other's time and stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace for now.